My name is Jeff Buss. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Smith, Buss & Jacobs. We represent perhaps the largest number of co-op, condo, and homeowner associations of any law firm in the state of New York. We have about 500 clients that are just co-op, condo, or homeowner associations. The largest one, and the one that I'm proud to be most affiliated with, is Co-op City in the Bronx. And I have the privilege of being their general counsel. So I'm also working there in-house, and it's just an absolutely wonderful community. We have, I'm going to look over here at my client, but we probably have close to 45,000 residents, or maybe more, 15,372 units. And we are the definition of affordability. I mean, that is the hot buzzword this year, but Co-op City has been affordable for nearly 60 years. And you can get all your utilities, all your heat, all your air conditioning. It's all included in your monthly maintenance. The property is well maintained, and it's just, to me, it's a marvel of stability, and it really shows what happens when people can afford housing. You know, they can, first of all, I think we're a blue zone. At one point, I think we had more than 5 people over the age of 100. And I think it's because they don't have the stress that you get when you wake up in the morning and you go, oh my gosh, how am I going to feed my family? How am I going to get my children to go to college? Where am I going to get the funds? Because they can afford their housing, and they all generally worked either in government or in unions, and they have some retirement funds available to them. So it's just an amazing place. Lowest crime rate in the Bronx, best health rate, I think, in the Bronx. We have more disabled residents than any other community in any zip code in the city, and we are way below the price point of any other comparable co-op in the city. We constantly being asked to comply with new rules and regulations, and they're expensive. 97.5% of the income that we use to pay our bills comes out of the pockets of the shareholders. We don't get government grants or subsidies. And if you think about it, that makes sustainability a very challenging thing to accomplish, because the very people that you're trying to make sure can afford it are the ones that are actually paying for it. And when we get like Local Law 97, I started my career as a public interest energy lawyer, so I'm pretty familiar with you know, all the issues involved in electric generation and supply and transmission. At Co-op City, we have our own central power plant. If you ever drive by the place on the Hutch or 95, you'll see 35 high-rise towers, okay? But there are no air conditioners sticking out of the windows because it's all central air conditioning, okay? We have one boiler for 3 shopping centers, 472 townhouses, and 15,372 units in 35 high-rise buildings, all connected underground with 26 miles of buried pipe. It's an engineering marvel, and it was genius of the people that thought this up in the late 60s. And right now, to comply with Local Law 97, they're telling us we have to shut it down. If we shut it down, the affordability would be completely gone. For us to purchase our electric and thermal energy needs from Con Ed or from some other source would make the place unaffordable. So we have two goods kind of battling each other, and we're looking for a solution. I'm hoping there's some young person, 8, 12 years old out there, that's going to come up with a solution, but right now, you know, we don't have that. So that's a real concern for us.